Hiya, it's a week on now since the catch last week. The 36.5, a 34, 13, a 26 linear and a big double. Lost a fish as well, lovely sport. I did a bit of filming, saw a bit of action of me playing the fish. Saw the fish on the bank, but the conditions are a little bit rough really windy. These cameras don't like the wind in the microphones, so I ended up not really being able to show what I was doing. Like I say, we're a week on now. I've just come, done a long weekend, bank holiday weekend, fishing the other side of the lake. Caught one fish, which only a small one, but I'm really pleased about. There's been 20 odd anglers here. I think there's only been 4 fish caught, so a bit of a result really. The Magnum White again, a chewed up one. The way I've been fishing them, if we can see this, it's a normal 15mm bottom bait. Sorry, I'm lying, it's a 15mm pop-up. Then chewed up, chovelled up a little bit, so it takes the round edges off of it and everything. Personally, I get a lot more action on that type of thing than I do on a straight round bait. I was fishing it on a reverse combi rig, normal combi rig that I use, but soft on that part, then stiff at the hook end. That goes in there, gives them all sorts of problems trying to eject it. Really effective rig. Great on pop-ups. I've caught them on bottom baits as well like that, but that's how I tend to fish the pop-ups here. Normal quick release clip for the hook link and a leg clip at the end. Been funny conditions this weekend. You see it's absolutely roasting hot. Caught the sun a little bit, I can see in the camera lens. I thought I'd been careful, but obviously not. I've got fish on top of a bar. I've got an island just out to my right. I'm fishing in pitch 6 as we call it. There's a bit of a sandbar comes off of it. It's 140 metres out, that is, and just got a bait on there at the minute. There's fish cruising over it, but there's a bit of weed on there as well. It's difficult to know if I'm presenting right or not. Been a very difficult weekend. I think, you know, it's the first proper warm weather of the year. So it's May bank holiday. It's normally been warm for a few weeks by now, but the year's so late starting this year. In fact, I think it's the first time I've been in a t-shirt on the bank this year. And the old legs out as well for the first time. But glorious conditions. Really enjoy fishing here at Grenville. It's like every other carp lake, it has its good days, has its bad days. There weren't many fish caught last weekend. I was particularly fortunate. I got on some fish and gave them something they wanted. I didn't put a lot of bait in. I put about 2 kilo in. There's some very deep water around here, although I was fishing in quite shallow. A lot of it's still quite cold. The fish didn't appear to be overactive at the time, so I mixed the sizes up, 20mm and 15mm. I was scattering the 10s as well, about 2 kilo in total. After the 5th chance, I didn't top it up in between times. They tend to be in quite big shoals there. I didn't want to risk spooking them. I went 2-3 hours or so after the last bit of action, put some more in, but then the wind turned around and we got a total different scenario weather-wise. No more action, but I think the fish moved off. On the back of catching the fish, I gave it benefit of the doubt, but in hindsight, wonderful thing hindsight, in hindsight it was a bit of a mistake. But just about tidied up now, just about wrapped up. It really is a scorcher. I don't want to leave. There's fish there. They don't appear to be feeding in particular. As I've just said that, there's a perch just thrashed through a little fry shoal just down here. I don't know if they're young dace or what. There are a few dace in this lake. I think they spawn quite early, so it could be dace they've just thrashed through. Anyway, if you catch another fish, you'll see it on the film. If not, see you next time. This is a swim I've spent the weekend in. It's got a famous pylon on the island. You see it in so many of the photographs on Grenville. I used to hate to see that, but it's become part of Grenville really now. And the island that I was saying I'd put a bait onto, there's the point of it there. That extends out under the water. And that's 140 metres. I've got a bait on top of it, but it's very difficult to know if it's been fished right or not. It's too shallow to zig a bait, although we're not supposed to be using zigs anyway. So I've just got a little pop-up on there. White one, Magnum White again. Should be plenty visible. Just up to the fish to do their bit.